In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up your personal website in just a couple of minutes using my Framer template. I'm going to show you how easy it is to customize the template through the CMS, and in fact, you're not going to have to touch the design canvas to customize the template. I'm going to also show you how to set up the Formspark component that will allow you to get messages from your visitors from the contact page. I'm going to also walk you through how to set up your Lemon Squeezy account so you can start selling your digital products right on your website. I'm going to show you how you can quickly connect your custom domain to your website. I'm going to show you some ways to optimize your images to make sure your website loads super fast. After watching this video, you're going to have your stunning personal website live on the internet. Okay, so after you purchase the template, you're going to get this remix link. And so you can duplicate the project and have it on your Framer account. So let's copy this to the account. I'm gonna just quickly rename this to Stellar Template, or you can also rename it to maybe your name and personal site. So the first thing that you can see that we have these pages on the left. On the top we see the home page. Under that we have the projects, the products, notes, contact, and then we have the CMS detail pages. And then we also have the canvas here where we have some helpful things which I'm going to talk about a little bit later. So first of all, let's go through the website. So it has this homepage where we have a latest post, a featured product, and a latest project. And we have this navigation on the bottom. So we can click this and go to the projects. We can click the project. We have this category, the year. We have this little button to go to the website, or maybe it is a mobile app and you can link that app right here, but you can also choose not to link anything. And then we also have this share button where we can share the project on Facebook, Twitter, or LinkedIn. We also have a shop where you can basically sell your templates or any type of digital products. And we have this image carousel here, but you can also choose not to have a carousel, just to have a single image. You can have some features here. And then we also have a contact page where you can link all your social media pages. You might notice that it is a bit buggy here as we hover these cards, but don't worry, this won't happen in the browser. It is just because Framer has some kind of issues with background blur in the preview. So yeah, but don't worry, you're not gonna see this on the live website. And we also have this little contact form here where the visitor can type in their name, their email, and a message, and they can send it to you. And as I said, we're gonna also set this up. Another thing that I want to mention is that, for example, here on the notes detail page, you cannot see this little over dock here. I just call it over dock because it's like a dock that we have on the bottom, but it's just over the image. So the variant is set to hidden. It's because that's how I could achieve the appear animation, because I had to do some workarounds, but the point is that this is hidden, so you'll only see this when you preview the website. Okay, so but how you can customize the template? All you have to do is to come here to the CMS, and as you can see, we have this collection here on top, site settings, start here. You just have to click that, and here is a single item. If you click into that, you can go through these settings and just fill it out with your details. You can customize the profile picture that you see here. You can choose between these avatars. We have 6 little astronauts, but if you don't like these, you can also pick a custom image. So if you wanna show your face, then you can also choose custom image. So I'm gonna choose custom image now and upload the custom image right here. Okay, so I'm uploading my profile picture, and I'm gonna also write in alt text that says an image of Nandi, and you can also customize the heading. So I'm gonna say I'm Nandi, a UI designer. You can customize the subtitle. We're just gonna say, I don't know, I am designing interfaces for companies. I would like to do it for you too. Then we can also customize the call to action. So as you can see, we have this doc right here on the bottom, and it has a call to action. Now it's set to buy template, but you can customize this. So let's go back to the CMS, and let's say we're gonna have hire me here. And you can also customize the call to action link. We're just gonna have it on framer.university. We have these background elements here. We have 2 shooting stars and 2 planets, as you can see in the background. We can also choose to hide them. So if I choose not to show the planets, then they're just gonna simply disappear. But now I'm gonna set them back because I actually like them. We have these subtitles, as you can see, on different pages. So if we take a look at projects, we have take a look at my previous work. On shop, we have discover my digital goods. You can customize these little subtitles from here. And so we have this Formspark ID right here. This is for the Formspark component so that visitors can send you messages from the contact page. So from here. And so to make this work, you have to create a Formspark account. I'm going to show you how to do that right now. So here is my Formspark account, and I just click create new form. I'm going to call this contact page message. And I'm gonna hit create, and here we have the Formspark ID. And if I go back, I can just paste it in here, and you're gonna receive the messages in your Formspark account here in the submissions. You can also customize the footer text, so I'm gonna change it to Nandi, and yeah, you just have to ignore this part there. So let's take a look at the homepage right now. As you can see, we have the profile picture, we have the new heading and the new subtitle. The call to action also changed, and if we take a look at the footer text, it also changed. Now it says Nandi, and the Formspark component should also work. Okay, so as you know, you can showcase your projects on this site. You can also have a little shop section, and you can also have your blog on this page. And each of these things are individual CMS collections, and to customize them, you just have to come here and customize these collections here. So the notes, projects, and products. And we also have these social links here. You can have up to 6 here. So here is one Instagram. You can set the type. This will basically control the icon that you see, and you can change the handle, the link. So that's what's gonna define what you see right here. So I'm just gonna quickly change something. Let's say I'm gonna remove 3 of these because I don't have a TikTok, I don't have a Medium, and I don't have a LinkedIn. So let's see. As you can see, it is updated. So as I said, it's pretty easy to customize this template because you don't have to touch the design canvas. You just need to do everything here in the CMS, which is pretty easy to do. So let's go to the notes. So if you want to add a new blog post, you just click the new item, and then you just have to fill it out with the details. As you can see here, in every CMS collection, I have the titles, and if you see this little symbol right here, that means that that's a necessary field, so you have to fill it in. But for example, if we scroll down, you can see that, okay, here we don't have that, but for example here is the link to project that doesn't have this little symbol. That means that you can also choose not to fill this in. Another important thing is that, as you can see on the home page, So if I go to the home page, we have this middle featured product here, and also if we go to the shop, it will be on top, the featured product. If you want to set a specific product to be featured, you just have to go to the CMS collection and move that specific product to the top. So now if I change it, so I move the Framer Fundamentals course to the top, it will be the featured product right here, as you can see in the middle. And if I go to the products page, this will be on top again. Okay, but how you can add a new product to your CMS collection? You just have to click this new item here and you can fill this in. So let's say type, let's say it's a template. The title will be, I don't know, let's say this is again a stellar template. You write some description, you can have a preview link. And so here is the Lemon Squeezy checkout link. You can get this from your Lemon Squeezy product. So if you have a product on Lemon Squeezy, you just have to press the share button here and you just have to copy this link that you see, and make sure to copy the checkout link and not the checkout overlay. So I'm just gonna paste that in. The price will be 148. We have to set the currency to. The buy button label is also customizable, so we can say buy now. We have thumbnail landscape and we also have thumbnail portrait, and it is really easy to have these images because I created a template here. So if you go to the product images template, you can see that I have these frames. So you just have to place your images in the frames and then you can export them. So I'm gonna just select these. And then on the right panel, you should see an export option. I'm not seeing that because I'm using Framer in my browser right now. It is only available in the app. So you have to download the app and use that. But you basically export these images, and then to make sure that these are optimized, you have to get this free tool which is called WebP Converter. You just have to drop these in here and then convert them to WebP files just to make sure that your images load really fast. Okay, so we have the images exported here. And we just click add files and we're just gonna select these images here. Let's click open and then we click convert, and I'm just gonna create a new folder for them. And it is really quick. As you can see, we have the web piece here. So I'm gonna go back to the CMS, and here we have, where is the new product? That's the new product. And so here we have the thumbnail landscape. So I'm gonna choose the thumbnail landscape. Let's go to the WebP folder and here we have it. Make sure to fill the alt text out too, but I'm not gonna spend time with it right now. So you have to set a landscape thumbnail and the portrait thumbnail too, that's necessary. So I'm gonna also set the portrait version here. And so here you can also choose to have showcase images. If you choose to have showcase images, then you have to fill these out. So all 4 needs to be uploaded, but you can also choose to have only a thumbnail. So as you can see, now we only have a thumbnail. And if we go here, you can see that it is just a thumbnail and we cannot click the arrows to go through the images. But if we decide that we want to showcase some images here, we can just upload them here. So I'm going to quickly do that. And here is the last one. And if we go back, you can see that we now have these arrows and we can go through the different images. And as you can see, we also have the correct price, the correct category. We have this preview button here and we have the buy button, which works perfectly. So if I go back to the CMS and go down, we have these features here. So we can say CMS, project page, blog page, shop page, Lemon Squeezy integration, and let's have one more. Pretty cool. And if we take a look, now you can see that these features are now listed here, and we also have the long description that I wrote. We can add up to 10 features, and then we have the slug, but you don't really have to care about that. Okay, so what I want to quickly show you now is the site settings. So if I go here, I can open the site settings and we have the general tab first. Here you can set the site title, which will be probably your name. So Nandi's personal website. You can set the site language here and the little site description. Make sure to spend some time filling these up with details, because these are really important for SEO purposes. Because for example, this will be shown in the search results as a title, and under that this as a description. So you might want to fill this up with keywords. You can also set a fav icon here. That's the little image that you see in the browser next to the tab of your website. And oh, I almost forgot, we have the social image. So this social image is also really easy to generate, because I have, oh, and I'm gonna just save this right here. So to create a social image, you just have to come here, social image generator, and as you can see, it is updated with the details that I set in the CMS. So as you remember, I changed the image and the heading too, and as you can see, the social image generator has changed also. So I just have to come here and again export it button. But I can't do it unfortunately because I'm not on the desktop app. So now I'm gonna just quickly screenshot this just to show you how it looks if we set that in the settings. So I'm just gonna drag and drop it right here. And there we go, we have a social image. That's basically the image that you see when you're sharing your website on Twitter or Facebook or some social media websites. Okay, so the next step is domains. I'm gonna talk about that a little bit later, but generally it is pretty easy to add, for example, a custom domain. But if I click publish, this will be published on this really ugly link. But if you want to actually add a custom domain, you can get a free Framer subdomain. So for example, I can say Nandi site, and then I'm gonna have this nandisite.framer.website domain, but I'm gonna show you how you can add your custom domain a little bit later. So redirects are not that important, staging not that important. You can see your analytics here. We're gonna check out this plans section in a bit, and let's come here to the projects. So you have to go through these and make sure that these are also updated, because it just has this placeholder. So I'm gonna say Nandi's work. You can also customize the page description. You can leave it like this, because then it's gonna have the image that you have right here, but you can also set something different. So let's go to the products. I'm gonna also write my name here, save it, notes, save it, and then the contact. Okay, then we have these right here. These are for the CMS, so it has these variables. It's basically structured in a way that we have notes and then a slash and then the title of the blog post. So it's gonna look something like this, as you can see the preview. But you can also customize this if you want to set something else. As you can see, you can use these variables from the CMS, as I did it right here. But yeah, you don't really have to customize this, because these are set right here. And also the social image is also coming from the CMS, so that's also something that will update automatically as you add new projects or products to your website. And so if you want to have this website as a personal website for yourself, you're gonna probably have to buy a plan. So I'm going to show you how you can purchase a plan. This will be also useful for you to connect your custom domain, because that's the only way you can have your own custom domain connected to this website. So as you can see, you have to buy the pro plan to use this template. You can choose between monthly or yearly payments. I'm gonna choose monthly right now, and then you just hit add site plan, and then you basically just fill it out with your details, and then you click subscribe. Okay, I'm having some issues, but let's see if this works now. Yeah, okay, I finally could buy this plan, and Now, as you can see, if we open this project again, we see this little thank you here, and as you can see on the top, we are now on the Pro plan. So all we have to do is to republish this website. Oh, and also I forgot to tell you that this will also remove the Framer badge from your website. Okay, so now if we go to the settings and we go to domains, you can see that we can connect a custom domain. We just have to remove this one that we have right now and select the custom domain option. And I have a domain that is called framer.systems. And if we have this, then we can see these DNS records that we have to set in the DNS settings of the domain. So you're gonna just have to open up your domain provider and you're gonna need to select your domain and you're gonna go to the DNS settings. And here we're gonna add some records. So I think we need an A record. Let's see, it's the root domain and we have this here. Okay, now this is being added. I think we need another A record, so I'm gonna go here and add the new one. And then we need a C name too. This will be www, and let's see. Okay, so once you set these up, it's gonna take some time to refresh the DNS settings, but if you set these up correctly in your DNS settings, then you're gonna be good to go. So here you probably need to wait a couple of hours or maybe a day, but then you're gonna have your custom domain connected to your website. So yeah, that's how you can set up your personal website with the help of my Framer template in just a couple of minutes. Thanks for watching this video, and thank you also if you buy my template. If you have any issues with it, feel free to send an email to nandi@framer.university. I'll make sure to help you out. I'm really excited to launch my first template and I hope you guys will like it. So yeah, thanks for watching this video. If you want to buy the template, link in the description, and I'm gonna see you in the next one.